Hello friends and welcome back to Reverence Gaming. Today in Know Your Weapon we're going to be doing a review of the MCS-880 Shotgun. First off, despite having major range limits and its inherent unforgiving nature, this gun is very satisfying to use. There is just something special about sliding around a corner and going pop and watching a guy collapse, or having someone jump down on you trying to be Batman only to be turned into confetti. It's pretty great. I run standard barrel, the default starting ammo, number 1 buckshot, and either the BCG light grip, which is supposed to help with accuracy while moving, or the laser sight, which is also supposed to help with hip fire, which is pretty much the only way you're going to use this gun. Before we go any further, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. DICE, you gotta fix your stuff. These attachments, their descriptions, and the ammo types for this gun, they simply don't make sense. I spent over an hour testing out the various ammo types and attachment combinations, and it's been ridiculous. First off, there is only one ammo worth using, and it's the very first one, which I realize is nice for you since you don't have to suffer through the rest of the hot trash ammo. The number 4 buckshot has spread so big it's only useful if you're trying to hit your 800-pound shut-in neighbor. But Rev, it says you get faster reload speed and increased rate of fire. Well, except it doesn't actually seem to do either, at least not in a noticeable fashion. So you get garbage spread, and if not identical, then incredibly similar rate of fire and spread. The slug is only marginally better for headshots, giving you slightly more range, but there ends any of the benefits. Flechettes are fun if you want to play darts, but I literally saw no upside to those over standard buckshot. Every aspect seemed worse. The last unlock for the gun is the 00 buckshot, which you think is going to be the best since it even says it has higher firepower on the stats. Those stats seem to be next to useless since you cannot kill with one shot when you have a suppressor equipped. Even a shot to the head at point blank range leaves the enemy with 9 HP. However, the standard buckshot, which apparently has less firepower, will kill in one shot even to just under 20 meters with the same suppressor equipped. Oh, and the underbarrel attachments, oh boy. Any change in spread from your grip attachments, including the laser, is negligible at best, meaning for in-game play, you simply are not going to notice the difference. The laser sight has to be turned on every single time you spawn. Every time you spawn, you have to turn the laser sight on. It just never stays on. It's amazing. The flashlight stays on forever. Its usefulness is debatable, but at least it stays on, and I don't have to turn it on every time I spawn. The reason I use the laser sight or the BCG light grip is for what they should do, not what they actually do. And I would just use the laser sight, but I just got so sick of having to turn it on every single time I spawn, especially since it doesn't seem to make a noticeable difference. This is a AAA game. All of the attachments and all of the ammo types should have clear, noticeable changes to how the weapon performs. This is totally unacceptable. DICE has got to fix these things. There needs to be meaning to these stats and these weapon attachments. End rant. And with that, back to the main review. You may be tempted to throw on a sight or even do a little aiming down sights with this gun, but don't. It's a hipfire life for you, my friend. Any possible benefit from ADS is easily outweighed by the time it will take you to execute said ADS. The shotgun shines in the under 20 meter range where it's capable of a one-shot kill. Do your best to avoid long engagements. While it is possible to kill at range, it's not easy, and there's a good chance you're going to wind up dead when they turn around and laser your face. While you're focusing on close-range combat, it is worth noting the crouch gives you a massive spread decrease. The tighter grouping goes a long way in getting those one-shot kills. However, since it drops your mobility to pretty much zero, if you miss, it makes you an easy sitting duck kill. Sometimes it's best just to go for the back and forth shimmy while hopefully not suffering from too much potato aim. Probably the biggest piece of advice I can give you to help with this gun is be very careful about reloads. Once you're in a reload, canceling it is often very slow. I have experienced everything from a fairly quick, no added shell and being able to fire, all the way to having to load 2 full shells before being able to fire again. It may be easier to simply lay down and accept your fate rather than spasm in front of an enemy who has caught you mid-reload. If you know how to end or cancel the reload faster, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even the rant. We did put a lot of effort into this testing for this review. If you want to see the rest of the testing footage, I'll leave a link in the comments below. As always, God bless. Now get out there and shoot someone in the face.